Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to a Failgex news video. I can hear myself through my own speakers, it's kind of strange. But welcome back to this. The Nexus, holy shit. It came out today, new update, awesome thing, actually. Kind of looks cool, just from first glance. It's a members-only update, and it has to do with prayer, which is really strange. There's something unspeakable brewing beneath Lumbridge Swamp, because there wasn't already. The druid, Ysandria, God, that is just a ghetto name, needs your help to send it back from the pit whence it came. The Nexus is a new training method for the prayer skill aimed at low-level players, where you'll channel your inner strength to push back the foul horror emerging from under Lumbridge Swamp. It's designed to be a social training method, so you'll be able to chat with your friends while working through those early prayer levels. Damn, I was hoping for something to replace Frostbones. Head south from Lumbridge to the center of the swamp, and the nature of the corruption will become clear. The dark pit, writhing in tentacles and grasping hands, sounds kind of like a pit from Star Wars, but speak to Ysandria nearby, who will tell you the story of how the Nexus came about. Yeah, okay. And you can help hold it back, blah, blah, blah. Basically, the stories, they somehow managed to tie it into the rest of the story, because Runescape has story, apparently. It does, actually. It's really good. First, you'll need a charmed sack, which you can obtain from Ysandria herself. That's nice. When you solve this, you can click on the Nexus to fill it with corruption. Once the sack contains some of the Nexus's corruption, it's time to feed it back to the Nexus. Wait, so we collect it from the Nexus and then give it back to it. Okay. Using its own evil as a weapon against it. Interesting, because, you know... Okay. To do this, first locate one of the stone pillars around the Nexus, click on one of the bowls found around the pillar, and you'll start to purify the corruption, feeding it back to the Nexus in a far less palatable form. So what did you do? Eat it, throw it up, and put it back to it? Because that definitely is, well, a lot less palatable. Both of these steps will earn you prayer XP, and low-level players will find that it's a great way to train. Under certain circumstances, the streams feeding into the Nexus will turn orange, and one aspect from each of the 4 pillars will be blocked, as indicated by a glowing orb above each one. You'll have to switch to a different bowl if you're channeling the blocked aspect when this happens. So it's like Tears of Guthix, kind of? Kind of have to switch? It's interesting. This happens 5 times, beware. The gruesome grotesque will work its way free of the Nexus. Oh, great. When this horror emerges, click on it to help banish it with a sheer strength of will. Succeed, and it'll drop bones that, when buried, grant you a chunk of prayer experience. I wonder if they're tradable. The rate at which you earn prayer XP from channeling, purifying, burying grotesque bones will vary according to your level. One thing to note, though, is that the XP you can earn from the Nexus, including all 3 of the above methods, is capped at 37k. This is enough to get one new player over the first leveling hurdle in this useful skill. And for everyone else, it's a nice chunk of XP that can be earned with friends of all levels. Is it per day, or is it like per hour? It's interesting, because 37k is quite a lot of prayer XP, actually, depending on how long it takes, I guess. How to start. Head to the center of Lumbridge Swamp, south of Lumbridge, and speak to Ysandria. You must be a Runescape member. And, of course, they have a behind-the-scenes shitty video. In other news, pick up some new ways for your PvP opponents to die with our Elements of Death animation, now available in the Solomon General Store. Yay, money laundering. Look out for no update is complete without something from the Solomon Store. Look out for a terrifically transmute take on the Alchemist's Amulet, available on the Squeal of Fortune from this weekend. It should be for this weekend, but okay. Patch Notes Archive can be seen there, blah, 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 nobody really cares. So the Nexus looks like it's a very interesting way to train prayer. 37k XP is going to put you really high from 1. If you can manage, if it depends on your level, so I imagine like at 1 you probably get like 3k XP. But even 3k XP is going to, you know, throw you up a fair few levels, actually. I don't know, how much is 3k XP? 6, 7 maybe? Something like that? Enough, anyway. And it's just going to keep on going like that. Now, it doesn't say if it's every day, or if it's every month, or if it's every hour, or whatever. I don't know how long it takes to get that 37k XP, but depending on how long it takes you to get that 37k XP, could be an okay way to train your prayer as a higher level, too. Just as an alternative to Frostbones that cost way too much money. Because I'm the kind of guy that's training his prayer to like 71 or so to get, you know, some really basic curses and then just done with it. That's it. It's all I plan on doing because I just cannot afford it. So with any luck, that's a good way to maybe train your prayer up a little bit, even if it's just to like get Soul Split, which apparently isn't as good as it used to be. You guys can really comment on that. So I don't know, kind of a neat little addition. Not really a necessary update. It's not like the next Grandmaster quest and, you know, the next rune span to train your rune crafting type of thing. Probably not, but it's definitely an interesting thing, and it really will help. Because I know getting prayer from 1 to 43 just for that protect from melee shit, that was a pain in the ass without spending about 20 bill on D-bones and shit. It's just such an overpriced skill, and I don't think it's a skill that's really worth it. Many people will disagree. They'll be like, "Oh, yeah, it's the best thing ever," but I mean, I guess so if I was high enough level and I had a lot of money to spend. But where I don't, there's other skills that I would rather kind of focus on and get up than prayer. So once I have, protect from melee and piety, then that's really all I really need. Because I'm more of a slayer kind of guy, and every once in a while I'll go to God Wars, but God Wars is just not all that hard anymore. So I don't know. Prayer, it's a good way to train a skill that I find is annoying to get what you want out of it, but once you get it, you don't really have to do much more with it. Now you guys are probably going to completely disagree with me, but I just am not a big fan of prayer at all. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Kind of shaky on it. I'm not feeling the greatest today, so my mind's kind of wandering this way and that, so I apologize for that, but more videos in the future with this, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.